Greetings, YouTube. I've decided I want to put a squirrel feeder out there on my railing. So, I could buy a squirrel feeder, but this is me. Why buy something when I can make it? And I can end up with pretty much exactly what I want. So, I picked up two dollar pans from a thrift shop. This will be the base, and this is going to be the top. And it's going to sit like that. And my original plan was to use one 6-inch bolt, and then just put nuts on one end and screw it to the railing. But the problem is that all the 6-inch bolts they had nice flat rounded tops, and it was going to give it a nice very finished look. The problem was they all had a square shoulder here because they had been designed to fit into a specific type of application where there was a square hole for that bolt to sit into so it wouldn't turn. But because of that, it wouldn't let me have a single hole here, pull it through, and then tighten it in place. So there was no way for me to do that. So instead, I'm going to use two of these and one of these. And that will give me the 6 inches that I want. It does mean I'm going to have to assemble the bottom and then the top. And there will be a hole in the middle here, which I will use with this to attach it to the railing itself. It doesn't have to be incredibly firmly attached. I mean, it's only squirrels. And this isn't going to weigh a lot when I'm finished. It's going to have a low profile, so it's not going to have a lot of wind resistance. And I will use my handy dandy compass here to put 3 holes, each 120 degrees apart. And once I get this drilled, I can use that as a template to drill the holes in that as well. This is aluminum and this is steel, so this is going to be the top, and it also has a slightly more finished appearance to it. And having the aluminum here will be useful, I think, because that's going to be where the food itself sits. And I haven't decided yet, I may put some holes along the inside edge for drainage, because even though it's going to have a lid and the gap is going to be about yay big when I'm finished, there's still going to be, you know, some weather, snow and such involved in here. So I have my drill bits, and I have something to drill on, and I have my drill. And so it's a matter of laying things out, making a few marks, and drilling some holes. Alright, thanks to my compass and a marker, nail set, and my favorite hammer, I have 4 marks here now, and it almost went all the way through when I just made the marks. I was quite impressed. It's kind of cool. But so now I have a nice place to drill my holes. They're not going to walk on me, which is always a pain when you're drilling flat metal. I can't tell you how many times I've had a drill bit walk on me, even after you've made a mark in it, so that it won't walk on you. Sometimes drill bits walk on you anyway. So this should be a pretty easy drilling job, at least on this part, because again, this is aluminum. And there we go, 4 nice, neat holes. And one of the nice things about drilling in a pan, pretty much all your chips and everything are kind of concentrated right there for you. So you just take it to the garbage and boop, dump it out. So now I'm going to use this as a template to mark out my top. Okay, we have the 2 sub-assemblies. This one are tightened in place. These are loose because I'm going to have to put that on top of here and screw those into these fixtures here, these female fittings. And once that is complete, then I will tighten up the nuts here on the inside, and it'll become one functioning assembly when I'm finished. So the next step is going to be to thread those into here, and then to tighten up those nuts on there. And then it's just take it outside and mount it on the banister. And here we have one finished squirrel feeder, or feeding station, I should say. I am now going to take it outside, and I'm going to drill a hole in my banister, and then use this to attach it. Because I'm really lazy, I'm going to use a ratchet to make it a whole lot easier to get that into the banister. But it's this is not a complex project. I think I have about, I don't know, maybe less than $10 worth of merchandise tied into this, and probably around a half an hour of time, less than that by the time, maybe less than that by the time I'm finished. Maybe a full half hour if you take into account me gathering all my tools together and getting ready to do this video. But pretty simple project. And this weekend I'll pick up some food for the squirrels and start feeding them. End RGB. 1. Squirrel feeding station.